Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of June 29th. And I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, as well as hitting the hype button. Thank you so much for that. And of course, all the lovely comments. It's so nice to hear from everyone. I truly appreciate it very much. So thank you again. All right, looks like for some of you, you're going to be walking away from some situations in your life that really hasn't served you well. You've put time, energy, and effort into some things and realizing it's better to just cut the ties and move forward. You know, you're getting tired of things being a disappointment to you. So you're learning to make a withdrawal, abandonment, moving away from situations. And it's hard sometimes to, cut the ties, but you're realizing it needs to happen. And the Ace of Rods, so that you can start something new, see? New opportunities. It looks like it could be a new career for some of you. There's a creative project that you have been dabbling with for a while for some of you, and you're just beginning to understand that maybe this could be turning into something a little bit more. But these opportunities are really something that you have a passion about. So it really helps you to hang on and keep, working away at it and knowing that this is like that spark of inspiration to take that next step. So, wow. So you're letting go of something from the past in order to step into this new. Now, that could be many things. And it looks like you're going to get assistance as well, because that's your Knight of Pentacles. So that's your finances. You're looking into traveling to something different. Like for some of you, you want to just stay, travel close to home, not so much, distance. Some of you have already planted the seeds to start something fresh and new, and that can be in the financial realm as well as relationships. And they're really starting to explore, grow and keep going forward. So you're on a really good path this week for your finances, as well as letting things go from the past and realizing you're really on a new start again for your future. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So definitely moving forward. Understanding your finances will increase with time. So you're understanding you're doing okay. You're not so much in your head worried about, the seeds that you've planted for your future, whether that's in relationships, jobs, friendships. But they're still getting hold. Some of you are making investments. You've been thinking about doing it for a while and you really haven't taken action. Well, now you are. So that's good. Okay, Seven of Cups, knowing that you need to make a decision on something. And it seems to be, you've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe you've been talking to somebody about starting a business. So that, this is like your spark of inspiration. And they've given you a little more insight into this. So it's helping you to realize the opportunities here. And instead of just thinking about it all the time, you're actually considering starting something new. Now, that can be in many areas of your life, but you are understanding you need to pick a path. You can't just, well, you can think about this forever and take no action, but you're realizing that it is time to either do something or let it go. And the King of Cups. Well, you have much more a relaxed attitude about this week. You're motivated to, resolving some problems that you've been having recently in different areas of your life. You want to talk it through. You want things to be much more calmer in your life. So some of you are actually, taking the bull by the horns, speaking your truth, talking to somebody about a situation that's been going on for a while. And you're pulling out all the stops on this because you want to find an answer. So, definitely just seeing how it plays out, what's coming at you. You're calming down much more this week in many areas of your life. You've been a little bit stressed in the past, and you're just relaxing a little bit more, starting to enjoy the choices that are presenting themselves to you. Yeah, and the Five of Rods. See, some of you have been up against some competition, or perhaps you felt there is more competition than what there really was, and you don't want to be stressed, worried, or participate. Now, whether this is on the home front, family, friends, there's many areas that you can feel like there's just too much going on, and you want a more calmer atmosphere. And the Queen of Rods. All right. So, there's successful ventures coming in for you. And you're realizing you need to act on something. Though you are trying to fix, some issues around in your life right now, you're also realizing that you need to step up and step forward on something. Now, this could be in, like I said earlier, starting a job, making investments. It's a big deal to do that, and you're very much aware of it. So you're trying to figure out how to make more progress. You're willing to share what you have, but you're also smart enough to know you need to protect something. So you're really stepping out into the unknown for yourself, developing more courage as you go, more reassurance, and willing to take the chances. Yeah, see the Death card. So there's something that has come to an ending or about to. And you're okay with it now. You've got all that you can get out of it. So this is an ending, so this new beginning can start. You've changed and transformed in so many different areas and ways in your life, so that this ending of this cycle will literally stay in the past. You've learned, you followed your instincts, you understand what it is that you have to do, and then stepping forward into your decision, moving forward. So you're letting go of something from your past that you've hung on to for quite some time, but you're realizing all the knowledge and wisdom is going with you, but the problems are staying behind. So you're really making that decision this week to walk away from something in your past because it has run its course. Now, this can be a person, place, or thing, but you're letting it go. You're finally acknowledging it's time to move past this. And the Empress. Yes. Feeling more assured of your convictions, your choices. There's abundance here. You're nurturing your finances, your future, your happiness. You made many growth accomplishments recently. And understanding that it has come about, this change, by your own labor. You've looked into your finances, your job, your relationships, people around you, friends, family, and trying to now gather up the courage for many of you to venture out again. And it's a hard decision for some of you. Yeah, see the Chariot, but you know that you're in charge of this. You have to make that next step in order for your fulfillment to come to light. So this is movement, progress, taking action on something. You have the willpower and control over this. And you feel more encouraged to take this next step in your life. Now, this could be in a marriage situation. This could be a new job, both. But you are really at the realm of this. You are understanding this change is really going to change many other things in your life as well. It's like a chain reaction. And the Two of Rods. So some of you are looking out to moving in some cases, like moving on, setting yourself free. You have all that you need right now. You're content, you're happy, your things are going along, quite relevantly calm, but you are understanding you want to change. It's not anybody else around you. It's you yourself that want to venture, try new things, go places. The clock is ticking and you want to be part of the future. Yeah, the 10 of Rods. Moving on, picking a new path for yourself, laying down the extra burdens of stress and worry and trying to figure out what your next level is going to be and where you're going to go. You've already come to those answers in your mind. Now you're taking action on them. So looks like for many of you, you're laying down the burdens, allowing things to just unfold and see what comes towards you in the future. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Some of you are very serious about moving. Like literally moving to a new place, a new home, a new, province, country, whatever it happens to be where you're at. Because you're not totally fulfilled with where you're at. And you want to accomplish something, and get paid for it in some cases. So you're moving for a new job. Some of you are just moving because you will feel more welcome and at home someplace else. And you're willing now to cut the ties where you are at and start fresh again somewhere else. So you're willing to move forward. And the Queen of Cups. Absolutely. Something in your life has become more tangible, more moving forward. You feel more physically driven towards this new development. And it looks like it's going to be, if this is a movement for many of us, it's going to be for family. So you're really no longer on the fence. You're following your wisdom. You're going more with what's coming at you, the flow of life. You're listening with your head and following with your heart. And you're being very mindful of each step that you're taking as you're changing going forward. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. Definitely taking a time for yourself to really reflect. Your understanding, you have to take a little bit slower pace for some of yous out there, but you're still okay with changing so many avenues around your life, your home, your job, your family, your friends. You just want to start fresh somewhere else. And you're willing to do what it takes in order to accomplish that. And if it requires you moving to a new destination, you're willing to do that as well. Oh, look at that. Very nice. And the 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy life. You have all that your desires have been for quite some time. You're getting along with people. You're more content about making your choices, feeling fulfilled, and that you fit in. This is divine love, harmony, blissful relationships in all areas of your life. Whether it's home, family, friends, job, neighbors in some cases. But you feel fulfilled with this dream. And you're willing to commit to it going forward. So this is a good supportive system to you. And you can feel it. So you're willing now to take that next step. You've been a little bit on the fence for many of you about this move. And you're realizing it's time to just, cut the ties and move forward and no longer keep thinking and overanalyzing something and begin fresh somewhere else. 5 of Pentacles. Watching your finances, learning to walk away, knowing that you will still be okay. You've taken the advice of others, you've listened, you've really weighed the pros and cons of something. Finances, yeah, there were a little bit of a struggle there for a while, and you're feeling that if you make this move, it will clear the slate and help you. So if there's been a financial loss, or a mindset of feeling that you don't quite have enough, you will get past this. You will let that go because you can accomplish whatever this is that you want to do. It's going to pay you that you don't have to worry anymore. Your stress levels are going to calm down. So you're needing to make that decision whether you're going to follow through on moving forward and away from things, or stay where you're at for a time being till you figure out what you should be doing. All right. And your oracle card. Trusting your instincts. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. Oh, there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.